Dear students, today we'll discuss about the mirrors. So any smooth and highly polished surface that reflects ray of light is called mirror. The mirror is generally of two types, the plane mirror and spherical mirror. If the reflecting surface is plane, that is called plane mirror, and if the spherical mirror is a part of a hollow sphere whose one side is reflecting and the other is opaque. The image, you should know about the image. So the image is formed by the intersection of reflected rays. When suppose when a ray of light starting from a point A after reflection from a mirror meet actually at another point B, then the point B is called real image of the point A. Similarly, when a ray of light starting from a point A after reflecting from the mirror appear to come from another point B, then the point B is called virtual image of the point A. You have already studied about the mirror in the previous classes. So now you please remember, it is very important that the image formed by plane mirror is virtual, erect, same size as that of the size of an object, and laterally inverted. Laterally inverted means that the left side of the object becomes the right side of the image and the right side of the object becomes the left side of the image. So now the the spherical mirror is of two types, concave mirror and convex mirror. You have already studied all these things in the previous classes. And the concave mirror and convex mirror, I do not want to repeat because it is very simple. So the concave mirror and convex mirror, the concave mirror is called a convergent mirror and the convex mirror is called a divergent mirror, because the concave mirror converges the parallel beam of light at point F, whereas the convex mirror diverges the parallel beam of light at F. You will discuss the image formation in detail later on. Now let us recapitulate the terms: pole, principal axis, focus, radius of curvature, aperture, and focal length. These are the terminology which is generally used in a spherical mirror, and all of you are quite familiar with all these topics in the previous classes. Though I will remind you that the pole of a spherical mirror is the center of the mirror, and it is represented by simply P. The radius of curvature of a spherical mirror is the radius of the hollow sphere of glass of which the spherical mirror is a part. The principal axis of a spherical mirror is the straight line passing through the center of curvature C and the pole P of the spherical mirror produced on both sides. Now note that the principal axis is normal to the mirror at its pole. The another is aperture. The aperture of a mirror is the diameter of the reflecting surface of the mirror. It is the portion of the mirror from which the reflection of light actually takes place. So we can say that it is the reflecting part of the mirror. The another is center of curvature, is the center of the hollow sphere of glass of which the spherical mirror is a part. So these are and the focal length. Focal length is also the distance between the pole and the focus is called the focal length. So these are the certain terminologies known as the certain terminology used while you are discussing the image formation by the spherical mirrors. So before you go in detail, you should know about the sign conventions. These sign conventions was recommended by the International Commission of Optics and commonly accepted by all in 1941. And according to the sign convention, you should remember the sign convention, because without the sign conventions you will not be in position to solve the numericals. The incident ray is always shown from left to right. The distances of the object and images are measured from the pole of the mirror, and the distances measured in the direction of incident light are taken as positive. The height measured upward and perpendicular to the principal axis of the mirror are taken as positive. So these are the sign conventions. Now you can also remember, in this case the u is always taken as, u means the object distance is represented by a small u, the image distance is represented by v, and the focal length is represented by f. So these are the terminology which you use. Now you should know the basic difference between the shadow and the image also. So I actually should know that the light is obstructed by an opaque object when as image, whereas the image is the reflection of light rays by objects. Shadow does not contain color, but the image contains color. So thank you very much. Next you will discuss the image for mirror formula and the image formation by the spherical mirror.